The state of Missouri entered its final phase of COVID-19 vaccine eligibility. And Joplin's Freeman Hospital commemorated the occasion by getting around 600 4-staters vaccinated. Details are coming up.
Pfizer seeks FDA approval to give its vaccine to younger people. Area food trucks get a jolt of business from Food Truck Friday in Carthage.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The stormy weather in the area is starting to move on. This is KOAM News at 10. Let's go straight to Chief Meteorologist Doug HEADY for the latest on what's going on out there.
Yeah, now we've had showers. We've had the thunderstorms late this afternoon and into the evening hours, and we have had some severe weather as well. Thankfully, we haven't had anything tornadic. It's mainly been hail, wind, and very heavy amounts of rain. Now, our severe threat has really dropped, but you can still see very heavy amounts of rain, especially right along the Kansas-Missouri state line into southwestern parts of Missouri as this heaviest line pushes east, and then a little band back to our west with the main cold front across southeastern parts of Kansas. Good news here is from this point on, I don't really see any more severe weather, but we are going to get a little bit of flash flooding just due to the heavy amounts of rain which continue to push through the region or are going to continue to work through for the rest of the, let's say the evening hours, and then things look better. But still, we have these light showers or light to moderate showers right across the region, and all this rain will continue to push out as we go through the next couple hours. Unfortunately, behind it, we're still going to get some showers in late tonight and turning colder for us tomorrow. So, of course, Dow, that's what we're going to be chatting about here in just a little bit, and we'll look at the weekend.
All right, we'll catch you then. Thanks, Doug. Show Me State passed another milestone as state health officials work to get Missourians vaccinated against the coronavirus. As of today, all Missourians ages 16 and up are eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine. KOAM's Mike Mahoney shows us how Joplin's Freeman Hospital marked the occasion.
Joplin's Freeman Hospital vaccinated around 600 4-staters Friday as the state of Missouri enters its final phase of its vaccine distribution plan. Folks who stopped by got their shots for a variety of reasons.
Eventually, I would like to take my family on vacation after this year of quarantining, right? So any opportunity to put myself in that position is one that I'm going to take.
I had COVID, and it was pretty bad, and I don't want to get it again.
Vaccine recipient Rhonda Shaw also says she's getting vaccinated because she doesn't want her loved ones to go through what she went through.
I had it bad enough that I couldn't breathe. I had no energy. My husband had to give me a shower and wash my hair.
Missouri entering its final vaccination phase means all state residents ages 16 and up can now get registered for a COVID-19 vaccine. Freeman's chief clinical officer says there's no cost for the shots and has some advice for anybody who still hasn't made up their mind about coronavirus vaccination.
I would like to encourage anybody out there who's on the fence about getting the vaccine. If they want information, reach out to a healthcare professional. We're always here if they've got questions. And I would encourage everyone to get the shot.
In Joplin, Mike Mahoney, KOAM News.
Freeman does not currently have another large-scale vaccination clinic planned, but encourages people to keep registering for the shot on their website and to pay attention to their Facebook page. Kansas conservatives passed a proposed ban on transgender athletes in girls' and women's school sports through the Republican-controlled legislature. But they don't appear to have enough support to overcome a possible veto by the Democratic governor, Laura Kelly. It passed both the House and Senate, but the House vote was short of the 2/3 majority that would be needed to override a veto. Kelly typically does not say what she'll do with legislation before it reaches her desk, but she has dropped strong hints that she plans to veto such a ban. The Joplin Chamber of Commerce Foundation celebrated the opening of 2 new co-working spaces. The spaces are in the Joseph Newman Innovation Center. They'll be for entrepreneurs and remote workers who have a dedicated workspace. People can reserve a dedicated desk, a hot desk, 24/7-day pass, or a business pass.
From yesteryear in the Joe Newman Innovation Center, as well as grants that we have available, we can channel that into this avenue and cover those costs as a way to reinvest in our community to help small businesses and startups get up and running.
The Joseph Newman Innovation Center is at 407 South Pennsylvania Avenue in Joplin. Today was the start of Neosho, Missouri's citywide garage sale. The sale is promoted as the largest in the state. There are more than 400 sales areas set up within the community. Most sales ran from 7 in the morning to 4 in the evening, but hours are up to the sellers and many will continue tomorrow. You can find a map with participating locations on our website, KOAMNewsNow.com. Today, Visit Carthage hosted their first Food Truck Friday of the season. People from all over the area came out to support local food trucks and other small businesses. For many food trucks, this is their first time being at an event like this in more than a year. During the pandemic, many struggled to stay in business, so this not only helped them gain new customers, but for many, it just helped them survive.
Something like this in Carthage, where especially out here where it's nice and open and people can walk around, and fortunately we're lucky with the day today has been really sunny. This is really important for local businesses like mine to survive and to thrive really as well. And
Food Truck Fridays also include a monster truck and axe throwing. Visit Carthage says this was to help attract more people to the event. Work officially began today for a new athletic complex in Seneca, Missouri. The Seneca School District hosted a groundbreaking ceremony. The new complex will be paid for with a no tax increase bond.
Yes, so this was funded through a no tax increase bond issue that were voted on by the voters of our school district, and we really appreciate their confidence in us and their support in passing that bond issue.
Officials say the complex will be a safe place for kids to play without worrying about the elements. Coming up, an area brewing company fundraises for a nonprofit with beer. Plus, as health officials express concern over a rise in COVID cases among young people, Pfizer seeks approval to give its vaccine to more teens. Drop the AIDS Brewing Company in Pittsburgh is supporting nonprofits in their own unique way. The microbrewer brewed 2 community tanks. Proceeds from beer from one of those tanks went to Big Brothers Big Sisters. The second community tank was brewed by Vet Links, an organization bridging the mental health care gap for veterans.
It wasn't a shock because I've seen that out of our community for years, and we've always been very thankful and very appreciative of our veterans. We take good care of them, and so I'm just very happy that the community did this for us.
Close to $4,000 was donated to Vet Links from that community tank. More volunteers lent several helping hands at Joplin's Ronald McDonald House. Workers from the Green Thumb team rolled up their sleeves, planted trees, cleaned up landscape, and did some other building and maintenance jobs.
Yeah, Burns McDonald has always put in the forefront in all of our employee owners, anybody that works as a contract worker for us, is that it's important to give back to the community.
Ronald McDonald House workers say volunteers help maintain a safe and secure place for families. Authorities in Crawford County, Kansas still have not released the cause of death of a woman whose body was found in a burning house last Sunday. The sheriff's office did officially release the woman's identity today, 39-year-old Sarah Etzold of Mulberry. The Sunday fire was located at a house on South 250th Street, south of Mulberry. Authorities say an autopsy is still pending and the investigation is ongoing. Amazon workers have defeated a plan to unionize the online retailer. This was the second day in the public counting of ballots from workers at an Amazon warehouse in Bessemer, Alabama. Nearly 1,800 eligible voters opposed unionization and just more than 700 supported it. Amazon waged a huge online and offline campaign to combat the union drive, as a win in Alabama could have encouraged warehouse workers across the nation to unionize. Pfizer today asked the Food and Drug Administration to give its vaccine the green light for emergency use in 12 to 15-year-olds. That comes as the nation's trying to head off a fourth wave of COVID-19 infections and amid new questions about Johnson & Johnson's vaccine. Natalie Brand reports.
As COVID cases increase among younger populations, Pfizer is asking the FDA to approve its vaccine for emergency use in children as young as 12. The FDA says the agency is reviewing the request as expeditiously as possible. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky repeatedly sounded the alarm this week over outbreaks linked to youth sports and extracurricular activities.
we expect the cases identified in schools will also increase. This is not necessarily indicative of school-based transmission.
The upper Midwest remains one of the areas of greatest concern. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is urging a 2-week pause for youth sports and in-person learning for high schools. She's also asking residents to temporarily avoid indoor dining.
Because anyone who looks at a COVID map knows Michigan is unquestionably a national hotspot right now.
The CDC says more than 1 in 5 Americans are now fully vaccinated. But Johnson & Johnson's single-dose shot is not only facing supply pressures, but some J&J distribution sites in several states had to temporarily shut down due to reports of people experiencing side effects.
This is, a really potent vaccine. And what we're seeing is some of those potency relating in a very rare side effect that we just have to be aware of.
The CDC says it's working with state and local health departments to evaluate the incidents and has not found any reason for concern. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
The CDC and FDA released a joint statement saying they do not recommend health departments stop administering any lots of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. U.S. rapper and actor Earl Simmons, known by the stage name DMX, died today after suffering a heart attack during what media reports said was a drug overdose. He was 50 years old. Doug HEADY is up next with his complete forecast, and later an area business makes a donation to JOPLIN's Bill and Virginia Leffen Center for Autism.
It definitely turned out to be a pretty nice day. We had partly sunny skies, temperatures mid to upper 70s. Warm, it wasn't too windy. Then the thunderstorms popped up late this afternoon and of course into the evening hours. And we still even have a very low severe threat in our southern counties, but I really think we're pretty much done. But we still have severe thunderstorm watch, northeastern parts of Oklahoma, and then also northwestern Arkansas. Everybody else, we're just getting showers and some thunderstorms, but we've had some heavy amounts of rain. Numerous severe thunderstorm warnings earlier today, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, but things are starting to calm down quite a bit. In fact, you can see the rain really letting up now on the Kansas and the Oklahoma side. Still pretty good bands of showers and thunderstorms southwestern Missouri, northwestern parts of Arkansas, but this is not too strong. It's not severe, but it is dropping. Still moderate, upwards to heavy amounts of rain. We have some spotty little showers back in our western counties. Heaviest rain, though, right along the state line in east. But again, we aren't seeing anything too strong, nothing severe. Let's go ahead and zoom into the metro from Pittsburgh to Neosho, Carthage to Miami, and where you see the yellows and pockets of orange, that is showing us that moderate to heavy rain. But again, I'm not worried about anything severe. We're pretty much done with it. In fact, I don't think we're going to have even a threat for severe weather for probably 10 to 12 days. So we're going to get a nice little break over the next week and a half or so. Look at all the rain pushing east. Really any severe weather is mainly staying down to our south now across parts of Arkansas. All right, here's 11 p.m. So in about 45 minutes, heaviest rain now pushing east of the city. By midnight, it's pretty much gone. But then we get on the backside of the system. We'll start to get some light showers in here late tonight into tomorrow morning. Then through the morning hours, we continue with the clouds, and we have these kind of on and off light showers. It's not a big deal. It's just not going to be the nicest of days for us on Saturday, but things will get better by the time we head into Sunday. Indigo sky, I don't know where it went. It's not here, but it was supposed to be there. Hey, we got the little tag for it, but indigo must have jumped offline. All right, showers, thunderstorms. With this system, you see this little twist, northeastern parts of Kansas. That's the main upper level system. It is rotating through, but let's go out toward the west. See this little ridge of high pressure right out across the Rockies? That's going to give us really nice weather. So we're going to get rewarded by the time Sunday rolls around. So tonight, clouds, on and off showers late tonight, light showers tomorrow. But here's tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of sunshine popping out. Temperatures, they're not going to be the best. They're not going to be awful. We'll start at 44, 53 by noon. High temp right around 60 degrees. Does improve. We start to clear out, kind of cool tomorrow night. We'll drop back into lower 40s, but check Sunday out. We're going to go into Sunday afternoon. Plenty of sunshine. Temperature is fantastic. I think most of us will go 73, 74, 75 degrees. It won't be too windy. And then another cold front's going to roll in Sunday night. That will cool us back down. really for most of next week. All right, 60 tomorrow, 74 on Sunday. Great day. Get outside, do some yard work, whatever you want to do. And then 57 with a few showers on Monday. Then we kind of hold near 60 most of next week. Some showers, a few thunderstorms late next week. But again, I don't see any severe weather for at least the next 10 to 12 days, which is kind of atypical in the middle of April.
For sure. And it's nice that the best day in this coming stretch is on a weekend.
I know.
Looks like Sunday.
Can't beat that.
Thanks, Todd. AT&T presented a $5,000 check to the Bill and Virginia Leffen Center for Autism in Joplin. The center helps youth with autism develop skills to learn in mainstream classrooms and build independent futures.
Families who need assistance with scholarships and with other medical needs for their children living on the spectrum. So it means a great deal to us, and particularly since this is a gift that they have done many times in the past few years.
AT&T is a sponsor of this year's Freeman 5K and 14th Annual Walk for Autism Awareness held on April 24th. Coming up in sports, a walk-off finish in the Bill O'Dell Baseball Tournament Championship in Carthage, and Missouri Southern opens a 3-game series against Newman. Jacob Leonard has the highlights next.
Well, today is championship day at the Bill O'Dell Baseball Tournament in Carthage. The hometown Tigers have a chance to win it this afternoon, taking on Carl Junction. Now, CJ is 9-2 this season, ranked number 5 in the state in Class 5. In the 4th inning, Kyler Perry hits this one deep, brings Dylan Eck home. CJ actually jumps out to a 4-1 lead in this one. Later, though, here comes Carthage, down just 1 in the 7th. Silas Browning gets the base hit to left. Caden Kralichek trots home, ties the game up at 4. Then, got a bit of a wild ending. Bases loaded for Clay Kinder. Check it out, he took it off the shoulder. That's a walk-off hit by pitch. Logan Carmichael walks in. Carthage takes the tournament championship 5-4 over Carl Junction. Will McCombs gets the win on the mound in his first start of the year.
Funny thing, he has never started a high school baseball game pitching. Never. He's been a bullpen guy his whole career. And he approached me yesterday at practice and said, "Hey, Coach, what do you think about putting me out there?" I said, "You're a senior, let's do it, baby." And then, sure enough, came out and started dealing. Started dicing him up, kept him off balance, located his curveball, located the fastball. Exactly what you want from a pitcher. Throwing strikes through 90 pitches total. It's pretty cool.
In the 3rd place game at the Bill O'Dell Tournament is Seneca taking on Nevada this afternoon. It was a low-scoring game, but the Tigers take 3rd, topping Seneca 3-1. The Missouri Southern Lions continue their 10-game homestand this weekend. Now, the Lions were swept for the first time last weekend, dropping all 3 to Central Missouri. Now, Southern aims to get back on track today with a 3-game series against Newman. It's a 3-1 game in favor of the Lions in the 7th. Zach Parrish doing what he does, 3 up, 3 down. Parrish goes 7 innings, struck out 10. Bottom of the 7th. Check this out here. Troy Gagnon over there, stuck between 1st and 2nd. They don't get him, so they try to get Jordan Fitzpatrick at home. He is safe. Ball gets away. Gagnon reaches 3rd on the error. Lions steal 8 bases in the game. Still in the 7th, Dexter Swims back up the middle. Henry Kusiak and Clay Milas score. Makes it 8-1 Missouri Southern, and that score stands. Lions win game 1 of the 3-game series 8-1. The Pittsburg State softball team is an even 6-6 through their first 12 MIAA league games. The last time out, they took both games of a doubleheader from UNK on Saturday. Now, PSU back home today for 2 more against Rogers State. The Hillcats had a big first inning. Michaela Bowman threw short there. That scores 2. Rogers State goes up 4-0 after 1. The same score in the 3rd. How about a little defense? Katie Kukowski makes the grab, doubles off the runner at first. It stays 4-0. That is until the 5th. Taylor Redding with the runner on. Big swing here. Puts it in the trees out there behind the scoreboard. 2-run homer. Hillcats lead 6-0. Now Andrea Morales, really good in the circle for Rogers State. Complete game shutout with 9 strikeouts. The Gorillas drop game 1 to the Hillcats 9-0. For game 2, Pitt State tries to get the bats going and avoid the sweep. Kylie Boley drives in 2, but the Gorillas fall in a tight one 4-3. Missouri Southern softball also on the field today for 2 against Northeastern State. Game 1, Southern wins 4-3 on an Adriana Young walk-off single. Game 2, check it out, ended in a tie. It was 3-3 game before weather ended the game in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
Take time now to honor a local World War II veteran. Frank Hall served in the U.S. Army from 1942 to 44. The Hart, Missouri native was stationed in Germany, and we salute Sergeant Frank Hall, a four-state hero. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are unique digital files containing art, videos, or other creative works. They're exploding in popularity and value as they surge on encrypted channels. But a New York art gallery is seeking to bring the art form into the analog world. The Super Chief Gallery has opened what its founder says is the first physical permanent NFT gallery space in the world. Located in Manhattan, the gallery is currently featuring the work of 5 artists per day through the end of May. And yes, I've kind of explained what NFTs are, but frankly, no, I do not quite understand it myself. But they're coming in more and more numbers. Okay, yeah. The weather.
Still some showers and a few thunderstorms around for the next couple hours. And then we're going to have on and off light showers late tonight into tomorrow morning. Not the best of days tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of sunshine by evening, high of 60. But Sunday, now that's the day to get outside and enjoy it. High temp 74.
Thanks for joining us. Do enjoy your weekend. Let's take care of ourselves and each other.